Hi there, welcome to TechPlower. iOS 9 Beta 1 has just recently been released and I'm going to go through what's new in this version. So to ensure we have the right version, I can show you in the software update menu that it says iOS 9. I noticed they've added a new background. It's the background that was used in the keynote. So this is a new background for iOS 9. A new music app was announced at the keynote, but it doesn't seem to be available at this moment in this beta. It's only the old one over here. Siri got an overhaul. It got a new design. It has similar design as for the Apple Watch. So when activating Siri, instead of the microphone, we get a rainbow color line at the bottom. Siri has some new commands. We can, for example, ask Siri to show us photos from a certain period of time. Show me photos from April 2015. So Siri shows me all the photos from April 2015. Siri can now remind us of things we are viewing. Remind me of this.
Creating a reminder. Okay, I'll remind you.
Built into Siri is a conversion tool. So you can, for example, say, how many pounds are in 1 kilo?
That would be 2.2 pounds.
Siri has become more proactive. So if you swipe to the left, you will get to the proactive part of Siri. And this part does not seem to work entirely right now. It's supposed to show you suggestions of action depending on both location and time of day. For example, if you plug in your headphones for a morning jog, it will open Now Playing in the Music app. If you're waking up in the morning, it will show you where to buy coffee, for instance. The Notes app got an overhaul, but those changes don't seem to be in this version of iOS Beta 1. But the changes are formatting capabilities, creating checklists, insert photos, making drawings, and more. In iOS 9, there should also be a News app, which is a Flipboard-like app with a personalized feed. You just select your topics and the app will show you the news for those topics. It has bookmarks for reading later. It can show photos and play videos, and it will also suggest topics and stories for you. But this news app does not seem to be part of this iOS Beta 1. The Maps app now offers public transits. So if we look, for instance, for routes from the Moscone Center to the Golden Gate, it will give us transit information, and it says that it will take some walking and 26 minutes by bus. You can also use Siri to show you transits. The task switcher has got an overhaul. Each app gets more space, a nicer carousel, and gets a nice blurring effect in the background. The QuickType keyboard also got an overhaul. It now has shortcuts, cut, copy and paste, but it seems that either this is not available in this beta version or it's only available on iPads. There is one gesture that has been added to the keyboard. That is a 2-finger down action. The 2-finger swipe on the keyboard will help you select text. iOS 9 has now brought to us low power mode that is supposed to give us 3 more hours of battery life. When the low battery alert window appears, it now offers to turn on low power mode. The new low power mode can also be reached from the settings menu. There's a new setting called battery. Just press that. There you have a toggle to toggle on the low power mode. You might have noticed that the battery icon in the upper right corner gets a yellow color when the low power mode is on. The Reminder app has got overhaul in iOS 9. It knows how many reminders you have in the list. It has added a plus button to add reminders. There are some changes in the notification settings. You now have a sort order of recent, and you can toggle on or off to group by app. We have a new design for the action buttons when, for instance, changing to bold text. The action buttons are more oval than they were before. The whole UI has got a font. The font is called San Francisco and can probably best be seen in the settings menu. There's a new feature if you jump from one app to another. For instance, if you open a link in Safari, you will get a button in the upper left corner that makes it possible to jump back to the app you were in this case, back to Twitter. So if you press this button, we jump back to Twitter. That was all I wanted to tell you about iOS 9 Beta 1. Hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, subscribe and share, and we see you another time.